Hi Aquarius, this is Kathy. Welcome to my channel, Kathy Mamolen, Psychic Medium. Welcome to your December 2025 single psychic prediction. Let's see what Spirit has for you for love, what's next in love, what's coming your way. I do have some charms and initials for you, so we'll be using those. We'll be calling in our spirit guides, and we will have lots of messages for you. Welcome back, everybody. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for my Aquarius is welcome. Cross watchers are always welcome as well. Spirit, I call upon you for loving messages for the month ahead. What is it that you want us to know? What is coming our way? Please use this reading to help you to manifest the love that you are worthy of, or to confirm a love that's come into your life. Spirit, please share with me. I am listening for you now. I have strength. I like the third eye on this card. Okay, I've opened up my third eye. I'm feeling more intuitive than I ever have. I'm trusting my intuition. So you could be stronger right now than you've ever been, emotionally, physically, spiritually. So you could be in a really good place to start a relationship and be ready to, get things going. Spirit, please share with me. I have invoke. Okay, it's a feeling of inviting in. It's a feeling of I am ready to receive. I feel like I'm just anticipating it, or I have been patient. I'm going to say it that way as well. Spirit, please share with me. I have myself. I have been putting myself first. I deserve more, Spirit just said. Okay, so you've got to a place where I come first and I want something for me. So that's not selfish. That's smart. Spirit, please share with me. And I have compassion. I have compassion for others, but it came in more as I have a lot of love to give. It's a sense of your big heart, that you have love to give. But I think that what's going to happen is somebody's going to fall in love with you for your heart. They're going to fall in love with that big heart. So let's see what our cards are saying. I have all these beautiful seasonal cards. I have been, I pulled out all my Christmas tarot decks and some oracle decks. So I'm in the mood for my Christmas cards. Spirit, please share with me. What is it that you have? I have a Page of Wands, Ace of Cups. I have a Queen of Pentacles. And I have a Nine of Cups. What they're saying to me is moving in the right direction. So you must be questioning, am I on the right path? Am I headed in the right direction? Am I doing the right things? I'm going to say yes, because you have something opening up here with this page. So this page is going to turn into something more. I feel like what start as it could be as simple as it starts as a crush, and all of a sudden the emotions are flowing. I go from I'm crushing on you to I'm falling for you. And I feel like there's not a lot in between. I feel like it doesn't take me long to go from I know I have feelings for you, and then I realize I'm in love on either side. Okay, so it's not like it's going to take forever for this person to fall for you. I have a Queen of Pentacles, Nine of Cups. I'm just going to say security. I'm going to say a sense of financial security, emotional security. So I feel strong in this connection. They had given us that strength card. I feel secure. I think that that's something that we all look for. I think that when we feel secure in a relationship, that's key. It really is. So I will say that even though we went from I'm crushing on you to I'm falling for you in kind of like a nanosecond, could be weeks, could be 2 or 3 dates. Could be a weekend together. So you are going to fall for this person probably pretty quickly, and they're going to fall for you probably pretty quickly. I have a 10 of Pentacles. I have a 9 of Pentacles. Yeah, there's an incredible sense of security in this connection. I have a High Priestess. And I have a Knight of Pentacles, lots of security. Your intuition is telling you that they're definitely guiding you. And your intuition is probably super, super high right now. It's going to be off the charts. And it's going to be saying things to you like, this feels good. This feels right. Maybe that's why they said you're headed in the right direction. I'm on the right path. This feels different. Also, I feel like your person is feeling the same way, that it's different this time. There's something about you. There's something special about you. They're recognizing your big heart. Maybe they're tapping into that very empathic energy or intuitive energy that you carry. So I feel like the more I get to know this person, it's that feeling that we get when you feel like your relationship is concrete. Okay. Doesn't mean you have to have a ring on your finger. Doesn't mean that you even have to share a home or live together. It's that you trust this person to be in your life, and they are your significant person. They are the most important thing in your life, and vice versa. So you do feel like 2 of Cups at the bottom of my deck. Yeah, I'm going to say that this is, how do we say it? You finally found the one. You have realized that this is going to turn into something so much more, something like that. Spirit, please share with me. Nice. I have a compromise, meeting in the middle somehow. I have unconditional love. I have togetherness. I have frozen. I feel like I'm frozen in time. This could be some of you are stuck with nothing is moving. Nothing has moved in a long time. You're not frozen. Everything is always in motion. So we do have to believe in divine timing. But they're giving you even more energy along the lines of this togetherness, this unconditional love, this 2 of Cups. So when the right one comes along, it's a true partnership, isn't it? It's we stick together. We stay together. So do these types of relationships take longer to find? Yes, they do. But it's worth the wait. But I feel that we are going to have that union, that special, it's concrete. We have a foundation. I know you're not going anywhere. This person even telling you I'm not going anywhere. And maybe that's something that you need to hear. I want you forever as much as you want me. And it's not that you're insecure. It's just nice to hear. It's nice to have somebody tell you that they're not going anywhere, and you can trust that they're not going anywhere. I have it's very heartfelt. I have investment, investing in our future, saving, starting to save, planning, maybe planning to buy a house, planning for a wedding someday. What would it take for us to get into a new apartment? I have a soulmate. Your intuition is going to tell you it's different this time. It's going to say, I just met my other half. They're saying it's easier this time. You don't feel broken. I'm not sure what they mean by that. Maybe in past relationships, you still felt broken, or the person coming into your life was more broken, and you felt like you were trying to fix them or trying to put them back together, put their life back together somehow. But it's your other half is more the feeling that, now I'm complete energy. But it's interesting about the brokenness. Maybe you just, in the last relationship, you weren't as strong as you are today. It could be as simple as that. You know, you were in a place of struggling in your life, or those were difficult years in your life for some reason, and somebody came into your life and it just didn't work for whatever reason. But this feels more right from the beginning that you are much stronger on every level than you were in the past. I have responsibilities now. Okay. So maybe you take your responsibilities. I have love and grounded at the bottom of my deck. You take your responsibilities seriously, your work, kids, family, a home to take care of, bills. You are definitely more grounded. You are going to feel safe and secure in this connection. And I think that's something that we all look for. I really do. I feel like once you feel secure emotionally, for sure, then you can, I don't know, it's not like you sit back and, just don't do anything. You can take a deep breath, and let it out. You can relax and enjoy yourself and just know that nothing is going to, take this away, based on what we're both saying to each other. So I think that that's the message for you, is this groundedness. Maybe we're struggling with, I keep getting people that abandon me or ghosted, or I can't get to that point where I feel emotionally secure with somebody, or it's been a long time. But that's what Spirit's bringing you at this point. And they just said it could be heading into the new year. So it might not be in December, but it may be, heading into next year. Let's get some initials. Now, we could spell your name, somebody on your mind. We could get first initials, last initials. So I have this beautiful burgundy and gold tiles to match my Christmas. I get all my Christmas stuff out. And let's get a handful of these. Let's see what we have. The letter F. O. I have a P. Another P. I have another O. L. I have the letter I. The letter T. Another I. U. I have two S's, so let me put these together. I have an N. I have an R. I have an E. The letter B. I have two more E's, so I'll put these together. And I have an N, another N. And I have a blank tile, so I always see this as a freebie. If you're missing a letter, that makes it complete. This can be whatever letter you need it to be. How's that? It's your freebie. Okay, so there you go. There are your initials. So some of you definitely will connect to those. That's always nice. Spirit, what is it that you need us to know about this connection? It's okay to fall fast, Spirit just said. It's okay. They're sharing with me this person would never hurt you. I know that's hard to believe, but this particular person, I don't think they would hurt anybody, let alone the person that they love. It would hurt them more to see you upset. Spirit, please share with me. Let's get some cards. I have a Queen of Swords. I have a Four of Swords. I have an Ace of Wands. And I have a Two of Wands. The Ace of Wands came into me as I've come alive again. So something inside of you that you felt was frozen, something inside of you that maybe you didn't ever think you'd have again, or this great. I've come alive again. So something inside of you sparks, something inside of you is inspired. And I don't know, you start to see the whole world in a different light. And you start to think that I do have a new path, or what I thought was my path is suddenly changing, they just said. So that's always the case. What I thought where I was going to be isn't what Spirit has for you. So they're opening you up to something that I feel you couldn't even have imagined. Even if you put a lot of thought into it, even if you have been manifesting and daydreaming and forecasting and predicting, it's a little bit of a twist that Spirit has a different plan for you. And I'm going to say fate, a twist of fate, something that you couldn't imagine. And I'm going to say something that is so much better than what you could have imagined. So I like to think that Spirit knows better than we do. And sometimes we're pleasantly surprised by the gift that Spirit has for us. I have a Knight of Wands. Yeah, this feeling of kind of that light coming into me, like you've come into my life, you've charged in, you have changed my life, and it just feels good. It does. Let's get some charms. How nice. Let's see what they have for clues for charms. So let me zoom in a little bit, and I've got this beautiful heart bowl, and I've got a scoop. Let me get a scoop of some things. Lots of charms. Okay. All right. I have an Aquarius. So could be another Aquarius. I have a Taurus. I have Big Ben. Trip to England? Europe? I've always wanted to go to Europe. Okay. I want to travel. How about just travel? I have and I have an Eiffel Tower. So I'm just going to say travel. I want to travel. I have a 6 months, 6 weeks. I have an O, 6-0. I have an ice skate. A little bit, 2 things. Winter. And then the other thing was I used to skate when I was a kid, or somebody who maybe played ice hockey when they were younger. And that, like, people who play ice hockey, that's like a big deal because they're up in the morning and it's like a lot of practices, and it's kind of a big part of their life. So if they grew up playing ice hockey, that's a big part of their life. I have a umbrella. So a little bit of a after the rain. And I'm going to put the mushroom with that, because mushrooms to me always grow out of nowhere. And the fact that Spirit's saying it's kind of a twist of fate, it could be after you have had a hard time, after you have been struggling, you've been waiting for a long time, you're coming out of something. So it could be like out of nowhere, this mushroom, where did that mushroom come from? So that is how that's coming in. I have a heart with a crown and a key to my heart. A couple of things. it was definitely a feeling of course, you know, you're captured my heart. But the second thing that came in was I'm loving our new home. Okay. So there's this sense of buying a new home, moving in together, decorating it, and loving it. And loving it, looking around and going, I love our house. I love what we've done here. I love what we did together. You know, it's just so you walk around your house, and I think a lot of us can say that. You know, I love my house. I don't want. I'm perfectly happy being at home all the time because I love my house. So that's always nice. But that felt like we do it together. So living together in the future. I have a heart on wings, so I'm going to put that with the hearts as well. What is this little guy? Be true. Be true to your heart. I think you are. I think both of you are. The feeling that I had that we went from a crush to I'm falling for you, and that Ace of Cups earlier. I mean, you're only going to have those feelings if it's real. You're not. You can't make yourself be in love with somebody. You're either in love with somebody or you're not. You could care about somebody. You could have feelings for somebody, but you know when you're in love with somebody. It's different. So be true to those feelings. I have a little witch on a broom. I'm just going to say it's taking off. I feel like I'm taking off. And I have a big bow. I have a fairy, and I have a big smiley face. I'm going to put the bow and the smiley face together because I feel like you're a gift. I have been happy since the day that we met. I feel like you're special to me. I have a fairy, and then I've been holding this whole time. I didn't even realize I was holding it. This snake, this serpent. Little bit of a beware, be leery. It's not this person that's the snake, but it's either an energy that comes right before this person, or possibly at about the same time that this person's coming in, and you have to choose between two people. So, but it was more of a beware. But I feel like you're strong enough. They shared with me a couple of times how strong you are. You're more in a better place now than you've ever been to pick the right person. But maybe that's a fear. I don't want the serpent. I don't want the wrong person. So those are our charms. So those could be your clues. Okay. Let's see what else they have. Spirit, tell me a little bit more about this connection. Let's get a couple of these guys. What is it that you want us to know? I have Mrs. Claus. So I'm going to assume there's a Mr. Claus. Okay, the number 2. So for some of you, it could be Spirit's way of saying Mr. and Mrs. There's going to be a day, maybe that goes with our loving our new home. I'm loving our new life. For those of you that want that. I have Dear Santa. I feel like it's better than what you wish for. I feel like, yes, you asked Santa for the perfect person to come into your life, but I do feel like this is the type of person, the type of energy that you need. And Spirit knows what you need, and they'll be perfect for you. So maybe it is what you wish for. I have Santa Claus. So Mrs. Claus, Santa Claus. So yeah, we're going to find each other. And I have unwrapping a gift. There's that bow again. So you're a gift to them. And also this feeling of surprise, like what's in that box? Who are you? What is it about you that is so amazing? They said right from the beginning that they fall in love with your big heart. Your big heart is what attracts them and keeps them. So they could love you for a lot of different reasons, but it's because you have a lot of love to give. And let's face it, everybody wants to be loved. So when you're giving and giving and giving, this person's feeling great about themselves and falling for you. And then they want to give back. So it's finally, reciprocated. So it's your big heart pays off, put it that way. I've been taking a break. This person hasn't been in a relationship is how that's coming into me. Time element, more than a year. You may meet this person now, and in a year from now, we could be really committed to each other, hand in hand. So I always say what a difference a year makes. So we just want to be open to that. And Spirit did share with me, heading into next year. In a few days, maybe we'll meet this person on the horizon, they're saying. Very close. They're saying later than you think. I feel like you're struggling with how long it took. I get that. But also, for the right one, it's going to take a little longer. You're going to meet this person at night, party, holiday party, going out with friends, something like that. And then I have spring. I have this new seedling growing. Whatever this is, it's going to grow. So that feels nice. Spirit, when you least expect it, is at the bottom of my deck, which kind of goes back over to that twist of fate coming in, that I always hoped I'd meet somebody like you. Spirit, please share with me. I have growing old together, 6 of Wands. I want a successful relationship. I don't want to do this again, they're saying. I don't want to have to go out and search for another person again. I don't want this revolving door of relationships. I want that one person that can stick, and we do grow old together. I have an Empress, incoming love. They see you for who you are, and look at all the hearts around this person. So it definitely is a sense of your big heart. I feel that your big heart is what hooks them. I have an Ace of Cups. My heart is open and ready. So you're both available. You're both ready. You're both interested in this connection. And let's get one more. And I have a 4 of Pentacles. I have been feeling insecure, but they shared with me this person is going to make you feel very grounded. And there was that incredible sense of I'm not going anywhere. So that's something that Spirit's trying to share with you, that maybe in the past you had somebody that was an avoidant, was non-committal, wasn't able to express their feelings. But this person is very open to being in a long relationship because they're ready. They're ready emotionally. And they're going to make you feel very secure. We had a lot of energy with you feeling and them feeling very secure in this connection, very emotionally secure for sure. I love you as much as you love me. So we're going to put this out to the universe. If it hasn't come into your life yet, that's okay. Just hasn't come in yet. We're going to ask Spirit to bring it to you now and claim it, own it, it's yours. And let's thank Spirit for these messages today. I want to thank Spirit for these messages. And I want to thank you for being here. If you're new to my channel, please remember to hit that like, subscribe, ring the notification bell, comment below. I would appreciate that. If you'd like to book a private reading with me, go to my website, KathyMamolenPsychicMedium.com. Also, check out my other 2 channels, my Pick a Card channel, my Twin Flame channel, for some additional uploads that are different from this channel. And the link is in the description. I hope you enjoyed your reading, and we'll see you all again real soon.